Alright, I guess it's time for a little bit of an update. Probably noticed I haven't posted anything on YouTube for a little while, some missed training logs as well. I had a little bit of a freak accident happen. Really don't feel like going into a whole lot of details, but I'll show you what's going on. So, see this is my left arm. You can see my bicep comes all the way in here, inserts into the elbow. And as you move the arm, the bicep moves. This side here, there's a good 3-finger plus gap here before the bicep starts, and let's see, I'll move my arm and you'll see that the bicep really isn't moving like that. So what happened is I detached head of the bicep. It's kind of a rotational head. It's the bicipital aponeurosis. Comes down here, and it doesn't attach to the bone like a common one the powerlifters tear off. Will be inserts down in here, and they'll come through the back of the elbow and tie it together. This one, the tendon basically comes down and fans out and attaches over these forearm muscles here. And so anyway, that detached. It's pretty bright in here. You probably can't see, but there you go. You can see there's some bruising running up through here and over in here as well. So I'm not sure. There's probably some damage there. I know that this tendon over here is pretty sore, but that's where we're at. Because I didn't go into an emergency room, I fell low on the priority list to see the surgeon, so I'm still waiting to see on that. But at this point, I really do have full range of mobility, and I'm able to use my arm and everything. So may end up passing on the surgery. We'll see at this point. Got to really make that decision after having a little discussion with the surgeon. So, on a positive note, the adductor is feeling healed. I'm ramping up the squat slowly. I'm doing some things, trying to retool my form a little bit, and also activate and work the glutes heavy without going real heavy on the squats. So you'll see I've got a small band there. It's the inch and a half wide band around my knees. This is 400 pounds. This was the week last week of 2012. That was my third or fourth set in a row with that. And then this is last week here. I bumped it to 425. Just did one set. I wouldn't recommend going heavy with that level of band tension on your knees unless you really know and understand the squat and can perform it. I feel very comfortable sitting into the hole, but there's a high likelihood of causing those knees to cave with that much band tension. I'm going to go more in depth on one exercise per week in my videos. So this one here is an awesome for developing squats and deadlifts. It's called the band dumbbell good morning. And essentially you throw the band over your neck, grab some dumbbells in your hands, and do a good morning motion, not a stiff leg. So you got a slight bend in the knee, and you're shooting entirely back with the hips, hanging out on those on the heels, balancing on the heels, and then driving entirely through with the hips. You'll notice if you do that, if the dumbbells are hanging straight down, you can kind of counterbalance yourself. They should come straight down and end up beside your feet. With the band, make sure that it sits down at the base of your neck. You don't want to be applying any shear stress on the spine, pulling that head forward. So really maintain good head position while you're doing that lift. But it's a great lift. I like doing those in the 12 rep range, somewhere in there. Never less than 8.
Nobody come over here. Nobody come over here.
Your neck. And you can see I was having no problem holding the dumbbells in that last video, and I've got 715 on the bar here, no problem holding it. It's the rowing, any motions that are using the arm that are bothering me right now. But this here, you'll see I'm pretty excited because this is my first time ever holding over 700 on the hook grip, so really a breakthrough for me, and really looking forward to see what I can do. Just chose not to go heavier there to give my arm a little bit of a break. And here's just a snapshot of some of this stabilization work that I work in through the week. Having to back down a little bit of that because kettlebell work and this type of stuff bothers that arm a little bit.